And we met there, sir, when I was
Unmute
there.
yourself.
We met there, sir.
I see.
See, people started joining only after 7 o'clock. Next 1
Yes,
minute,
yes, yes.
I think you should start.
Correct. We'll wait, no issue. Let people join.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Vinod. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, after a long time, we are seeing Vinod to you.
No, I was there last time also.
No, in not
Last
that
time
way.
only.
I'm from my perspective, I'm talking.
Right.
You are always there, my Vinod. I know that you are always there.
Yes, sir. I try to make it a point to be available whenever I can.
And you know that something is there, really receivable, right? No.
Right, sir.
Yeah, something is receivable. Just I finished my national program and I just turned here.
Acha.
You know, as usual, I'm there all the time, catching with the corporates also.
Yes, sir. We know that.
Actually, see, for all the other groups, intimation has gone today afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I reminded, I think early morning actually. You got around 7-8 groups. It was
Ashwini.
not posted. It was not posted.
Okay.
फेसबुक पण बघा तिकडे जास्त असतील लोक.
Atul, I hope that Facebook also catching that.
नेमाडे सर आ गए.
चेतन सर नमस्ते. नहीं आ रहे हैं अभी तक, ऑडियो उनका कनेक्ट हो रहा है. This session was very fantastic, huh?
Yeah, I missed it actually.
Yeah, even I was out of session, but I joined that. Chetan ji, namaste.
Chetan ji, unmute yourself. Good evening. Welcome, Sachin. People started.
Yeah, Gajanan sir, namaste. Gajanan sir, namaste.
I think Atul, you should start.
Yeah, Atul.
Yes, we should start, I think.
Yeah.
Screen is okay?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We absolutely believe in the power of innovative entrepreneurship on every level. That's why we are exploring ways to improve our education wing by making it as effective as possible. I, Priyanka, on behalf of Federation of Indian Industry and Professionals, welcome you all to the leading Industry Insights Wing to educate and make aware mankind in the country. And today, Federation of Indian Industry and Professionals is organizing, through its Industry Insights Wing, the live webinar on Be the Best in Customer Orientation. But here are some house rules for you. Keep your phone in silent mode. Rename yourself with mobile number. Put your queries in the chat box. Keep your notepad and pen ready. Note down all the relevant points for discussion. Also, for your information, a recorded version of webinar will be available on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you. Now, it is time to learn the fundamentals of the Federation of Indian Industry and Professionals. Unite together, succeed together. The Federation of Indian Industry and Professionals is a unique, multi-stakeholder organization of visionary industrialists, businessmen, and professionals who share a commitment in shaping the future of industry and society at large. The Federation of Indian Industry and Professionals is a not-for-profit organization. FIIP was established on the 1st of October 2020 with the objective of boosting a small and medium business movement across the country and becoming the voice of India's various business sectors. It serves its members and the whole society through the private and public corporate sectors within the country. FIIP is a lifeline for new startups, small and medium business leaders. It is a crucial platform for networking and collaboration for each stakeholder who is working for the nation-building cause and to build Atmanirbhar Bharat. FIIP is actively engaged in the welfare of business community and general society. It encourages debate and organizes engagement programs with policymakers, Indian private and public corporate sectors, multinational companies, regional chambers of commerce, industrial associations and professional associations in each state of the country. FIIP has created a cluster network of 40,000 plus GST practitioners and made available a platform for networking and consensus building within and across sectors, and is the best platform for Indian vision to facilitate and boost entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial development in the country, to support socio-eco development leaders throughout the nation, to encourage women power in various fields, to make Atmanirbhar Nari. Mission: creating a world-class talent body of 5 lakh influential and powerful industrialists, entrepreneurs, businessmen, women, and professionals through FIIP platform within 10 years. DNA: sustainable growth, empowerment, and creation. Purpose: helping business people, supporting economic development, creating industrial insights, inculcating industrial development, facilitating forums for professionals, solving problems with the right solutions, enhancing skills among business owners, and creating a common platform for building interpersonal relationships. Support for micro, small, and medium enterprises businesses, formulating applied strategies to meet challenges of various industries. Making society aware of social, health, and environmental issues. FIIP has various business platforms such as Network, Industrial Insights, Katta, Spot, Digital, Womenpreneur, and Navorja. These platforms facilitate to make our country Atmanirbhar Bharat in the field of socio-eco environment, education, social and life. Now, it's time to present you industry. We all know that business is an organization or enterprising entity engaged in commercial, industrial or professional activities. And of course, business is to earn profit. Business comprises very many functions like marketing, sales, service, finance, purchase, R&D, engineering, logistics, human resource, personnel, facility, quality and many others. Further, these functions will have various systems and processes. We need adequate knowledge and various skills to practice and execute these systems and processes, and handle these functions to run the business or an enterprise and achieve desired results. This is where industry insights play an important role in providing inputs on various topics for all kind of business categories and professionals. Industry Insights will have series of programs organized every fortnight, and it will cover topics in different categories like financial management and accounting, marketing, sales and service, managerial skills and people management, project management and planning, quality systems and quality management, business establishing process, government policies, support system, and legal aspects of business, and many more. These main categories will have very many subtopics to comprise all information and contents. For example, financial management and accounting will have financial planning, management accounting, auditing, taxation, etc., etc. Marketing, sales and service category will have brand management, digital marketing, handling objections, customer retention, etc. Under managerial skills and people management, we will have leadership skills, team building and motivation, delegating skills, analytical skill and many more topics. Project management and planning category will have project planning and budgeting, resource management, risk management, strategic alignment, etc., etc. Under quality systems and management, there will be topics like 4 main elements of quality, 7 principles of QMS, total quality management, ISO, etc., etc. Government policies, support system and legal aspects of business will cover topics like government schemes and policies, role of banking in economy, role and support of MSME, etc. The laws to maintain the decorum as per state and central government. Thank you everyone. Now, I request our FIIP coordinator.
Thank you, Priyanka, for wonderful information about FIIP. Friend, it is a great pleasure to introduce our today's guest speaker.
Thank you everyone. Now, I request our FIIP coordinator to take over and lead the program ahead.
Yeah, I think there was some issues.
No problem. Go ahead, no issue. So friend, we have here our guest speaker today. He is none other but our Mr. C.B.Katrabad sir, who is an entrepreneur and technical writer. Before speaking about him, before giving his information, I would like to talk about today's, the topic which he selected. So we'd like to know that everyone is here who's eager to know that how the customer orientation is going to be very wonderful in that line of understanding. And through his talk, certainly everyone is going to gain a lot of dimensions in that line. So friend, before going to that way, I would like to have little thought process that every customer is a unique and has individual wishes and needs that every organization must understand. So we have to ensure it is a clear what those wishes and needs are, and important customers attached to every form of added value you can provide through your product, through your service, through your concerned business. So communicate this clearly to your employees and act accordingly. So you have to think with a more appropriate way that how you can satisfy your customer in a true sense. So it is totally focused on the expected interest and needs, that is the potential of the customer, where you'll have to find out in that. That is what orientation in an that way thought process, which we feel in that areas of the business perspective. Products that solve customers' wants and needs before even the customer expressed to any that business platforms. So here what we basically expected is that we are basically expecting here that every organization must think that they should focus on the expected areas of that particular, the product in that line. So the product always solves the customer's wants and needs. And therefore, every organization where they're going to success only when they are understanding and anticipating the wish and the needs of the customer. When we're talking about the customer orientation, it is very, very essential because we are achieving customer satisfaction. Here, the more motto thought process, which will be led by our fellow speaker. But before that, you people will have to understand, as you all are professionals, you know that what the best you people so far have served through your organization, irrespective of your department. The creation of customer and the retention of the loyal and profitable customer is very, very important. See, creating customer is very easy thing, but creating customer, but further that, we'll have to retain the customer with a proper loyalty and profitability in that line of the service, product, whatever that we from going through our business customer platform. Customer orientation is very important because it is a globally, now we are competing. When we are globally competing, it means you and me should awake and aware. So friends, when you're talking about this all thought process, customer oriented, that altogether, because of this critical market, we have to awake and aware in that line. And how new opportunities customers will have and how we can going to satisfy. So today, our guest speaker, our Katrabad sir, is going to deliver right demanded products and services where you and me is going to be benefited in that line. Therefore, there must be a customer intimacy. Customer intimacy is the fundamental thing which was that. So you will have to create the product that is pursued as a unique one. And it is very important for customers to feel as if they are special and that everything is tailor-made for them. Absolutely. Then it may be B2B or B2C. They want to be held when it is convenient for them. So they want to be treated well and have the impression that they are being looked after. So here, every organization should respond into that line of understanding. And customer will have then definitely have the impression that this organization really serve my need. So with this note, I would like to brief about our today's, eminent personality who is very energetic and always creative with a thought process, whatever he does since his life of last 34 plus years in the life of experience. Mr. C.B.Katrabad sir, he was an entrepreneur and technical writer. Fundamentally, he is an automobile engineer and PhD from the marketing. So he has a 34 years versatile experience where he led automobile company, namely Bajaj Auto Limited, and held regional and national level positions. He is extremely good at planning, process, logical thinking, analyzing, problem solving concept. He has convinced agility and developed effective systems and streamline the process in customer service function, friends. So, friend, he has established a very world-class training center at Bajaj Auto, mastered the art of providing end-to-end solution for training. Yeah, this is what the specialty, what he done, and majority way, as you know, you will come to know that about his specialty that in those days when there was no digitally reformation and things were not happening according to that, he has scripted, directed 26 episodes with technology and two-wheeler technology, repair and maintenance, which were telecast on GTV, also developed dozens of training themes by his under guidance, and he himself is a writer. So friend, we are very fortunate to have him today, who is the person who see inside of the thought, of the thought. Therefore, very few people think in that line, but he think inside of the thought process. This is something which will very shortly will come to know, friend. And after post-retirement, he founded his company called Pro Solution Service Private Limited, specialized in service related to after sales for corporate companies as well as aftermarket. His intention is nothing but his intention is to give employment in a proper way, skill development among the youth of today. He is really passionate to develop society from all angles. So he's focusing to support local garages by giving them training on the latest technology in basically two-wheeler and three-wheeler, and help them to upgrading their workshop. So this is friend. He is the person who's from the practical background, and he is the person of experimental to experiential learning process. Sir, I request you, please enlighten us with through this program. The way that you have chosen the topic, absolutely the best one, be the basically very good in the customer orientation. So over to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Popat Rao. Very warm good evening, friends. I welcome all of you on this industry insight platform of FIIP, that is Federation of Indian Industries and Professionals. So Dr. Mote Saab already has briefed a lot about this topic, and one side he has made my job easy, but the other side he has made difficult by explaining many things about me. Okay, anyway, thank you so much. I hope I will live up to your expectation.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. So, hope my screen is seen to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about to see. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, friends, you have heard many topics as far as customer is concerned. There is a customer delight, customer excellence, customer satisfaction. Okay, there are so many things around customer. So today we are talking on customer orientation. Okay, so how to be the best in customer orientation, which is one of the critical topic among so many topics you have heard, right? So today we are going to discuss on this 5-point agenda. So who is your customer? Why customer care? Customer expectations. What are the customer? What does customer expect from us? Then, of course, the today's main topic, that is customer orientation. How we can orient ourselves in perspective of customer. That we will speak in detail. Then types of customers. So let us understand who is our customer exactly. So you might be aware there are classification of customer that is called internal customers and external customers. I hope you all know. Okay. So you as an organization, you and me as a company or a profession, even if you are into a profession, you will have some limited number of employees. So you have got around you internal customers as well as external customers. Internal customers are those who are employed by the organization. They are called internal customers. And the external customer is who is outside our organization, right? But who buys our product and services. That is external customer. But today we are going to talk mainly on external customers. Okay. Internal customers is itself is a vast topic. But if you look at the diagram here in front of you, the image, it talks about, see, all these people are interrelated. So company as an organization, as an entrepreneur or a professional, he has to correlate or interrelate with internal customer as well as external customer. Then internal customers are also correlate with the external customers as well as the organization. So for example, in any company or organization, so there are so many functions as you've seen during the briefing about industry insight platform. So it was shown that it has got very many functions in the company or organizations like marketing, sales, service, manufacturing, R&D, etc., etc. So I hope my flow is okay for you. I think I will mix with Hindi also. तो हर एक कंपनी में जैसा आपने देखा कि जैसे बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, फंक्शंस होते हैं, मार्केटिंग, सेल, सर्विस. So the sales guy is a customer of मतलब marketing department is a customer of sales. Okay. जैसे कि अगर मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट प्रोडक्ट पोजीशन नहीं करता है तब तक सेल्स वाला कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. तो what to tell customer, what to tell how to sell the features, which features I have to sell. So it is marketing department which decides the features of the product, which position the product. प्रोडक्ट को पोजिशनिंग करना ये मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट का काम है, बट उसको सेल करने का काम है सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट का. तो सेल्स इज अ कस्टमर ऑफ मार्केटिंग, while marketing is a customer of R&D और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. जब तक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग गाड़ी बना के फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट देता नहीं है, तब तक इट कैन नॉट अराइव एट फीचर्स एंड प्रोडक्ट्स हाउ टू हाईलाइट. करेक्ट. So then manufacturing is one part. Manufacturing becomes a customer of R&D or component department. ऐसा ये interrelated है. So that is called internal customers, and external customers is what we are going to talk about. So who is your external customer? Of course, जैसा अभी हमने बात किया कि any individual or group of company which purchases a product or services, goods or services from another company, that becomes a customer. Okay, अभी जो भी हम customer यहाँ बोल रहे हैं, it is nothing but an external customer. Okay, a person or an individual who use or need your product or services, please mind that underlined word that is called need. Not necessarily he has purchased the product. Even if he needs, he becomes your customers. In short, what I mean to say, anybody who make up their mind to purchase the product or service which you are into offering, he is that your customer. मतलब एक बंदा अगर घर से निकल रहा है कि आज मुझे मोबाइल फोन लेना है, तो स्पेसिफिक वो सारे मोबाइल कंपनियों का कस्टमर है. वो he is a customer of all mobile companies. If somebody is going out, he has decided, I want to buy a motorcycle today, so he is a customer, potential customer for all the two-wheeler manufacturers. क्योंकि it is how one can attract him to his premises. There where we need to orient ourselves and make a customer experience to attract him to ourselves. So in मतलब, so अगर दूसरा लैंग्वेज में अगर मैं बात करूं, कस्टमर इज अ बिजनेस. दैट मीन्स इफ कस्टमर इज नॉट देयर, देयर इज नो बिजनेस. ऑफ कोर्स कस्टमर है तो बिजनेस है, बिजनेस है तो लोग है. बिजनेस मीन्स पीपल. करेक्ट. देन डेफिनेटली पीपल आर कस्टमर्स. So don't think that anybody is coming into my premises to purchase the product or avail the services. He is my customer. That is the wrong notion. जो बंदा हमारा प्रेमाइसिस में आके खरीदी करने के लिए आता है, वही है मेरा कस्टमर है, या जो मेरा प्रोडक्ट लिया है वही मेरा कस्टमर है, वो गलत नोशन है, वो गलत वहम है. एक्चुअली जो लोग है, people are customer. Okay, this is very important. That's why प्लीज माइंड दीज वर्ड्स. ओके, इसको आप हमेशा दिमाग में रखिए. कस्टमर इज बिजनेस, बिजनेस इज पीपल, पीपल आर कस्टमर्स. ओके, इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो एनीबडी इन दिस वर्ल्ड कैन बी योर कस्टमर. ही इज अ कस्टमर. इट इज अप टू यू हाउ यू कैन पुल हिम towards your premises, toward your products or towards your services. That is the challenge for all the organizations. So one of the aspect is customer orientation, where you can give an experience, extraordinary experience, by practicing these orientation tips what we are going to discuss today, so that you can make all customers pull towards your premises. And why customer care? Customer care का क्या जरूरत है? कस्टमर का ख्याल क्यों रखना चाहिए? Right? So we all know कस्टमर का ख्याल क्यों रखना चाहिए, but there are some facts. He is the source of revenue for any organization, right? As we saw, if there is no customer, then there is no business. So he is the source of revenue, and he is the person who generates demand for your products and services. He not only give us revenue, but he multiplies our revenue. Okay, then he is the person who is keeping all of us in a job. वही तो बंदा है जिसका वजह से हम जॉब में है, और इनफैक्ट जो हमारा जेब में पैसा आता है उसी का बैंक में से आता है. ओके, एंड कस्टमर इज द रीजन फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. So in short, in nutshell, customer is profit, everything rest, everything is overhead. यानी कस्टमर एक ही ऐसा मुनाफा है, बाकी सारी चीजें खर्चे के होते हैं. ओके, इसीलिए कस्टमर को बार बार हमारे पास आना बहुत जरूरी है. देखिए, ये आपका सेल्स है या कंपनी का ग्रोथ है, इट कांट हैपन बाय बाइंग द प्रोडक्ट और अवेलिंग द सर्विस वंस. Customer has to come back repeatedly with your product or your services. Then only there will be a growth in the organization or growth in the revenue, growth in the profit. अगर आप कोई भी प्रोडक्ट का मोबाइल देखिए या व्हीकल्स देखिए, I may quote examples of only few sectors, right? But today's topic is applicable generically for all the sectors. Wherever there is a product on sale or wherever there is a service to render, so this customer orientation topic for the day will be applicable to all sectors. So repeat comeback is a must. अगर repeat comeback करना है तो I have to take care about this customer definitely. Right? अगर मैंने कस्टमर का ख्याल नहीं रखा है तो हाउ कस्टमर विल कम बैक रिपीटेडली. तो अब कोई भी अगर व्हीकल्स है, देयर आर lakhs of vehicles are sold, okay, every month. I think around 6-7 lakhs vehicles or 10 lakhs vehicles they are sold, two wheelers rather, and around 2 lakhs four wheelers are sold every month. If you segregate the first time buyer and the repeat buyers, you will hardly find 25 to 30% फर्स्ट टाइम बायर होते हैं. बाकी 70 to 75% जो कस्टमर्स होते हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं पहले गाड़ी उनके पास होता ही है. मोबाइल के बारे में मुझे बताने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. ऑलमोस्ट एवरी 3-4 years we change our mobile, correct? So that's why we have to take care about customer so that he has to come back repeatedly and to generate a revenue and grow the organization. And some other facts if I want to mention. See, जो a customer who never complains with all the odds, उसको कितना भी तकलीफ हो, अगर वो complaint नहीं कर रहा है about our product and services, definitely he has made up his mind. He doesn't want to come back again to our services or our product. ये हम भी करते हैं. Whenever we go to some restaurant, if we find the taste is not good, our service is very delayed, the people are not cordial, तो अगर भूख लगा हुआ है ठीक है ब्रेकफास्ट करेंगे या लंच करेंगे, बट वी मेक अप अ माइंड, इवन दो वी डोंट कंप्लेन, वी डिसाइड नेवर टू कम बैक हियर, करेक्ट? फॉर एग्जांपल ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट, फॉर दैट मैटर अगर आपने इवन जूते भी पॉलिश करने के लिए कोई मोची के पास गए हो, इफ यू डजंट डू अ जॉब एट एज पर योर रिक्वायरमेंट, यू विल नेवर गो बैक टू हिम. I will definitely like to quote an example of mochi whenever this content allows me. Secondly, see, it's a very, very critical point. One dissatisfied customer, okay, having a bad experience with your services or processes or your product, he is going to talk about that negativity of that service or product to 26 people. Okay, and those 26 people, whether they have come to your premises, whether they have bought your product or not, irrespectively, they will talk to 8 to 10 people. So you can imagine the aggravation. Say almost around 237 to 287 people are coming to know about your bad service or bad product quality. That is the major point or critical point in customer service. When I say service, friends, the sales is also, as per me, it's a service. Okay, because if somebody comes to your premises and when the sales staff is talking about product or inquiries or explaining the features, whatever it is, entire sales process is there. Practicing the sale process is nothing but a service. Okay, sales is what? Selling a sales is a end result. Okay, there is a transaction of money, exchange of money and product. Am I right? Do you agree with me? If I am right, you can type in the chat box yes. Let me see how many of people agree with me. As per me, sales is also a
Yes,
service.
sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Right. So because sales is the end result, it is only a exchange of goods or a service against money. To make it happen, the person in the sale counter or showroom, he has to execute politely, systematically the entire process, which is a service. अगर कोई भी बंदा शोरूम में जाएगा, फिर वहां पे अगर उसका एक्सपीरियंस, अनुभव अगर ठीक नहीं है, बाहर आके इनका सेल्स ठीक नहीं बोलेगा, यार इनका सर्विस ठीक नहीं बोलता है वो. करेक्ट. अगर उसको समाधान कारक ट्रीटमेंट नहीं मिला है, डील नहीं मिला है, गाड़ी के बारे में नहीं बताया है, वो आके बोलेगा यार उनका सर्विस ठीक नहीं है, दोबारा गाड़ी लेने के लिए या कोई प्रोडक्ट फ्रीज लेना है या टीवी लेना है, वो कभी मतलब उनका सेल्स करा हुआ है ऐसा कोई बात नहीं करता है, सर्विस करा हुआ है बोलेगा. So that's why, so whether it is sales or service, service is important. So whatever we discuss today, it's a point of view is keep in mind as a service. Okay. So this is a very critical thing. So one dissatisfied customer is making another more than 250, 60, 70 people, okay, to come to know about your bad experience or bad quality of the product. Therefore, it is essential to take customer, okay, care, okay, utmost important to care customer. Okay, why customer care means these are the two aspects where we are discussed. Okay, that's why you have to care. What are customer expectations that way? Customer हमसे क्या उम्मीद रखता है, क्या अपेक्षाएं रखता है? See, customer expects certain features and benefits from the services we offer or product we sell. Product has got certain features, okay. Services has got certain offers or features. He is expecting all those as per his requirement, of course. What you say is it has to meet his expectations. And majorly he looks for during that, whenever he is in our premises, जब भी वो हमारे पास आता है, उसको फील गुड फैक्टर चाहिए, एंड अगर उसका साथ प्रॉब्लम है, उसका सॉल्यूशन चाहिए. He wants these two things. Of course, features and benefits तो चाहिए, they are inbuilt into the product and they have to perform as per offers. It has to perform. Secondly, whenever he comes to our premises, not only physically, even on a phone call also, he will think about good feeling, right? If he has got a problem, we have to solve. Okay. And if we are not meeting that expectation, he is least bothered for the reasons. हमारा कुछ भी problems रहे, he is not bothered for the reasons of not fulfilling his expectations. He wants the end results. So these are the main customer expectations. Of course, if you talk about one individual point, the first point, it has got so many things. अगर टीवी है, आजकल टीवी में इतने सारे फीचर्स है, वो सारे फीचर्स काम करना चाहिए. इसका जो भी ट्यूब है उसका ट्यूब परफॉर्म करना चाहिए. जो पिक्सलाइट जो डिस्प्ले है वो एज पर एडवर्टाइजमेंट वो होना चाहिए. अगर व्हीकल है, व्हीकल में जो भी पावर पिकअप बोलते हैं या यूएसबी भी है, आप मोबाइल चार्ज कर सकते हैं. सो मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर. ऑल दोज हैव टू बी इन प्लेस एंड इन गुड कंडीशन. That is his expectation basic. Apart from that, there are certain hidden and मतलब obvious and hidden needs होते हैं, वो भी उसको fulfill कराना बहुत जरूरी होता है. Of course, his expectations are influenced by very many things. Okay, the social or demographical issues or changes, or economic circumstances, educational standards, of course, competition product hai, and his past experience with us. Whenever he has purchased the product in the past or availed the services, उसका अनुभव के ऊपर से भी उसका जो expectations है ये वेरी होते रहते हैं, डिपेंड होते हैं. जो पहला तीन जो है वो हमारा हाथ में नहीं है. Social demographical issues or concerns or changes, they are not in our hand. Economic circumstances are not in our hand. Educational standards not in our hand. But definitely कॉम्पिटिटर प्रोडक्ट्स है या पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है. कंपटीशन है तो उससे बेहतरीन हमें बनना है. ऑफ कोर्स कंपटीशन प्रोडक्ट का हमारा हाथ में कैसा है तो इट इज इनडायरेक्टली, ओके, आई हैव टू बी बेटर देन देम ऑब्वियसली. एंड पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस अगर खराब है तो वी हैव टू करेक्ट इट. ओके, So these are the customer expectations. But if you are not still understanding customer expectations, the only way is to ask him the questions politely. Try to understand, okay, what response he is giving. क्या चाहते हैं आप, मतलब for example somebody wants to buy a TV. तो अगर उनको टीवी लेने के लिए आ रहे तो उनका एक्सपेक्टेशन क्या है समझ में नहीं आ रहा है आपको. He is trying to inquire so many मतलब मॉडल्स ये है वो साइज क्या है इसमें फीचर क्या है. तो if you are not able to help him to buy, definitely you can ask him a question. सर आपके मतलब घर का साइज क्या है जो हॉल है, राइट. हॉल में मतलब टीवी आप कौन सा साइड में लगा रहे तो वहां पे जो लिविंग रूम में जो बैठने के लिए एरिया रहेगा वो कितना डिस्टेंस पे रहेगा, करेक्ट. हाउ मेनी पीपल आर देयर इन द हाउस. और फॉर एग्जांपल मोटरसाइकिल खरीदी करना है तो देन व्हाट एग्जैक्टली दैट कस्टमर इज डूइंग. ओके, इज इन द जॉब, इज ए प्रोफेशनल, व्हाट इज हिज डेली ट्रैवलिंग, डेली कितना किलोमीटर उनको चलाना पड़ता है, उनका रोड कंडीशंस कैसे है, राइट. तो ये सारी चीजें अगर आप मतलब पूछेंगे तो डेफिनेटली, क्योंकि कस्टमर का एक्सपेक्टेशन आपको पता नहीं चल रहा है बट आपको सही प्रोडक्ट देना है उसको. देन यू हैव टू आस्क क्वेश्चंस एंड लिसन टू हिज रिस्पॉन्स एंड एनालाइज दैट, देन अराइव एट ओके रिजल्ट्स. बट ये चीजें करने में तकलीफ कहाँ पे है? If you are not able to understand customer expectation, means definitely the problem is with us, our own people. That is ignorance. We are not bothered exactly कि customer क्या चाहता है, क्या है. ठीक है, गाड़ी लेना है या टीवी लेना है, सर ये मॉडल है आप ले सकते हैं. कस्टमर कंफ्यूज रहे उधर. बट इफ वी आर मेकिंग assumption, कस्टमर शायद ये चाहता है. Never assume things, okay. And our arrogancy. These are the hindrances where we need to correct to understand his expectations. Okay. Then coming to the mainstream topic, that is customer orientation. Friends, what is customer orientation? To orient ourselves, right, towards customer requirements. Rather, I can say in one line, customer has got many concerns. उसको बहुत सारे तकलीफें है या चिंताएं है या requirements है. तो how to align to address his concerns, that is customer orientation. Okay. यानी उनके जो जरूरतें है या नीड्स है उनको एड्रेस करने के लिए हम अपने आप को कैसे अलाइन कर सकते हैं to have a smooth, comfortable transition. That is what customer orientation. So like I said, here we'll see three topics under this. First is what is the definition, then how to exactly achieve this customer orientation is in two ways. That is communicate with care and reward your customers. So customer orientation में जैसे I was telling, see, you have to look your business beyond, right? You look at your customer beyond your business. You have to align yourself towards his inclination, his feelings, his aim, and his relations, directions, intention, belief, attitude, okay, over the business. If you align these things, definitely the business is going to change accordingly. If you want to fulfill all these requirements, right? So in short, customer orientation is a business approach, right? It is an approach to fulfill the needs of the customer or the need of the business, correct? यानी बिजनेस से पहले अगर हम उसका रिक्वायरमेंट के बारे में सोचेंगे तो डेफिनेटली बिजनेस अपने आप करेक्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट इट मींस. Then how to do this, how to orient ourselves? So communicate with care. Definitely I'm not going to talk about communication skills here, but how to align our communications. Okay, communication skill or communication itself is a vast topic. We can have a separate topic on that. So care is a word where C-A-R-E is written, right? तो कस्टमर के साथ कम्युनिकेट, अगर जहां पे कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के कस्टमर्स, इफ दे आर नॉट हैप्पी, इफ मोस्ट ऑफ द कस्टमर्स आर डिससैटिस्फाइड, so in that case the care is not happening properly. How it might be happening, right? We can see here. C for casualness. यानी सीरियसनेस है ही नहीं हमारे एम्प्लॉय के पास. कस्टमर हैज कम इन आवर प्रीमाइसेस फॉर अवेलिंग सर्विस और buying the product. But the people are usually sitting casually. If he's asking about the product, okay, it is there, you can see. He's not willing to get up and, okay, wish him. That is a casual approach. Whatever customer is inquiring, they are plainly, okay, replying. Our staff is in apathy. Apathy means what? There is no energy, no enthusiasm to attend the customer. Whenever customer has arrived in our premises, right? So if he finds this dullness, okay, he will not be definitely happy. वो खुश नहीं हो पाता है. कस्टमर जब भी हमारा प्रेमिसेस में आया है, हमें सीरियसनेस दिखाना चाहिए, लॉन्गिंगनेस दिखाना चाहिए, एंड इंटेंशनली एंथुजियाज्म, एनर्जी दिखाना चाहिए. रेजिस्टेंस होता है, बैठे बैठे ही बात करते हैं, उठ के जाने को मन नहीं करता है. अगर ऐसा एम्प्लॉय रहेगा तो डेफिनेटली द ओरिएंटेशन इज नॉट हैपनिंग वेल. ईगो हर्ट. If you hurt the ego of customer, definitely will not like to, okay, enter again in our premises. How it should be actually? It should be concernful. Whenever customer enters or calls even, you have to show concern. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Right? Then apathy. Against apathy, you have to be very attentive, energetic. Okay. Resistance के यहाँ you have to be respect. कस्टमर के प्रति रिस्पेक्टफुल रहना बहुत ही जरूरी है. देन यू हैव टू सेटिस्फाई द ईगो. कस्टमर कभी कभी आके कोई कुछ डिमांड कर रहा है, अगर वो मान लीजिए कुछ अपना स्टाइल में बात कर रहा है, तो यू शुड नेवर हर्ट हिज ईगो. सी, दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. ओके, छोटा छोटा पॉइंट रहता है. इवन पुलिस, अगर वो ट्रैफिक पुलिस कहाँ भी खड़ा हुआ है, अगर आप अपना ईगो में जाते हो तो पकड़ा जाते हो. अगर आप उसको इज्जत दे के उसका ईगो सेटिस्फाई करते हो, कुछ पूछ के आप आगे जाना चाहते हो, तो वो चार्ज करने का छोड़ दीजिए, पेनल्टी देने का तो छोड़ दीजिए, पूरा गाइड करता है पुलिस. तो ईगो किसी का भी सेटिस्फाई करता है तो वो बंदा आपका फेवर में काम करना शुरू करता है. सिंपल फॉर वॉचमैन भी, आप कोई भी प्रीमाइसेस में जाते हो, कहीं गाड़ी खड़ा करना है. सपोज इफ यू वांट टू पार्क अ व्हीकल, बट पार्किंग लॉट इज एक्चुअली बिहाइंड, but you have got a 2-minute job and there is a watchman, दरोगा खड़ा हुआ है. आपको उधर ही कंपाउंड में सामने अगर गाड़ी खड़ी करना है, आप उसको ईगो को हर्ट करके वैसे ही गाड़ी पार्क करके आगे जाओगे तो डेफिनेटली वो सीटी मारेगा, बुलाएगा सर, और वहां नहीं खड़ा करने का. बट आप उसको देख के रिक्वेस्ट करोगे, भाई साहब 2 मिनट में यहाँ अंदर जाके आता हूँ, इतना ही आप बोलो, कोई बात नहीं सर, आप खड़ा करके जाओ, बोलता है. So ego satisfaction is very, very important in everyday life. So this is how you have to communicate with care. Then you have to reward your customers. Okay. Rewarding customer is in 2 ways. It is nothing but manage the moment of truth. Moment of truth एक ऐसा एक जड़ है, इतना important चीज है. What is moment of truth? हर घड़ी हर क्षण कस्टमर हमारे कांटेक्ट में जब आता है, whenever he wants to purchase a product or avail the service, for that particular aspect, if he is calling us or he is coming physically in our premises, so we have got so many processes and systems in our establishment. When he is going through, for that matter, एक inquiry call हो या एक inquiry desk पे आके पूछना है, फिर बाद में नेक्स्ट लेवल का सर्विस होता है, तो देयर आर सो मेनी कस्टमर टच पॉइंट्स. हर टच पॉइंट में कस्टमर के साथ जो अनुभव होता है, उसको basis that he makes an impression about your organization. That is called moment of truth. Okay, the moment of truth is very, very important. For example, if you go to a restaurant, the moment you go, you are sitting in a restaurant, दो friends लोग के गए हैं, you are waiting there. जाते ही मतलब आप कौन सा टेबल पे बैठ रहे हो, वो एक हेल्पर आके इमीडिएटली कपड़ा लगाता है, बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. वैसे क्लीन दिख रहा है, फिर भी वो ऐसा ड्रामा करेगा. बट यू विल फील सो हैप्पी, ओ यार, मतलब हम आ गए तो दे आर गिविंग सो मच इंपॉर्टेंस टू मी, राइट? एंड यू विल सिट देयर. देन वो वेटर जो आता है, वो वेटर आने के लिए 10 मिनट लगता है. देन यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग डिस्गस्टेड. ओ माय गॉड, व्हाट अ सर्विस यार. अब 10 मिनट हो गया, कस्टमर मतलब वेटर आ ही नहीं रहा है. देन यू सी एट द अदर कॉर्नर one of the customer who has came after you, he has been attended there. Then again you get irritated. Bloody nonsense is we have come earlier and they are serving them. But waiter comes after 10 minutes. Sir, yes sir, क्या चाहिए? या क्या है? Then he starts 1, 2, 3, 3 फलाना menus. Then you order whatever you want, but within 5 minutes he brings that plate, dish. Wow, what a service, yeah. So quick. You will be very happy. Correct. So when you entered, when that guy has okay पोछा लगाया टेबल पे, बड़ा खुश थे. 10 मिनट जो वेटर आए नहीं है, you were not happy. But the same waiter, he has served the dish so quickly, you are very happy. The taste was further very good. You are extremely happy. Correct. But while eating, what happens? You find some insect inside that. Even though so matlab tasty food, you will start blasting, you know. मतलब देखिए जो स्टडी किया हुआ मैटर है तो हर क्षण में every moment our eyes capture 200 more than 200 pictures in the brain. Correct. 200 pictures in the brain. So that's why the moment of truth is very, very critical to matlab manage it. Secondly, you have to reward the customer. Here, reward means no money or awards here. Reward means in psychological language, reward is nothing but to give an pleasant and positive experience to anybody. That is called reward. हम कोई मेहमान बन के किसी का घर जाते हैं, जैसे ही जाता है तो हाथ पैर धोने के लिए पानी देते हैं, इमीडिएटली हाथ में टॉवेल मिलता है. जैसे you get fresh, immediately you get a towel to wash, then immediately you will get a glass of water. Then whatever they do in hospitality, if you are so enjoyed, so that is a reward for you actually, you know. So the customer orientation can be achieved through rewards at very many touch points. जितने भी हमारे टच पॉइंट्स है सर्विस प्रोसेस में या सेल्स प्रोसेस में, so there if you give an extraordinary experience to our customers, that is the reward for him. Okay. Friends, if you want to really manage a moment of truth or give rewards, the important factor is your workforce. You have to have a right man for the right job. This is very, very critical. Your people at various customer touch points, they must be appropriately qualified. उनका जॉब प्रोफाइल के हिसाब से उनका क्वालिफिकेशन सही होना चाहिए. उनको अपना रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, काम और जिम्मेदारी के बारे में उनको क्लैरिटी रहना बहुत जरूरी है. He must be or she must be good at communication and they must know the process, whether it is a sales process or service reminder calls or कोई मार्केटिंग कॉल करना है, तो सारे प्रोसेस उनको अच्छी तरह पता होना चाहिए. And the product which they are dealing into, they must know in entirety about the product as well. Okay, whether it is a service or a physical product, they must know and they must be up to date on the latest systems, process, technologies. Then only one can manage the moment of truth. Of course, they must be well trained also. Okay, with all these things, if you train properly, they will be able to deliver or manage the moment of truth and reward the customers. So let us understand various situations. How can we reward the customers? The first instance I have taken here, when customer calls or he appears physically for inquiries. कोई फोन के जरिए इंक्वायरी कर रहा होगा, कोई फिजिकली आपका शोरूम में या even if you are a professional like you are an advocate, so the client is coming into your office. Correct. It is applicable to everybody. Not only कि कोई parts या component या कोई product बेचने वाले के लिए ऐसा नहीं है. So the advocate उनका product क्या है, तो whatever he does for his legal battle, okay, that is his product. Case लड़ना ही उनका product है. So whenever he comes for inquiry, we have to have a prompt response. Okay, हमारा response बहुत ही prompt होना चाहिए. सबसे पहला रिस्पॉन्स, वी हैव टू एक्नॉलेज द कस्टमर. कस्टमर हमारा प्रीमाइसेस में आया है तो ये उसको महसूस होना चाहिए टू फील माय प्रेजेंस इज समबडी सीन एंड अटेंडिंग टू मी. व्हाट इज एक्नॉलेजमेंट? The moment he arrives in our premises, you have to acknowledge him, wish him good morning, good evening, whatever it is. और फोन कॉल में भी आप उनको गुड इवनिंग गुड मॉर्निंग करके नाम पूछना चाहिए. See, the first 3 minutes are very, very crucial for customer. The moment he enters in the premises, he starts looking at who is the person to attend me. Correct. उनका दिमाग में क्या आता है कि मुझे यहाँ पे कौन अटेंड करने वाला है. If that doesn't happen in first minute, second minutes, he starts looking here and there. Yeah, सामने तो कोई नहीं है, there is no person to attend in front of me, but who else? तो इधर उधर देखना शुरू करता है. If you don't even attend for second minute, after third minutes, he start scanning the entire setup, one by one. तो अगर वो setup पूरा scan कर रहा होगा, तो I told you, every moment our brain is printing 200 images through our lenses. Correct. जो हमारे खूबसूरत आए हैं, आंखें दिए हुए हैं भगवान ने, वहां से 200 पिक्चर छापना शुरू कर देता है. If everything is in order, वहां पे हर चीज बेहतरीन कंडीशन में है, तो दैट इज अ रिवॉर्ड फॉर हिमसेल्फ इन फैक्ट. बट वैसा तो होता नहीं है हमारे पास. करेक्ट. जब घर में मेहमान आए तो घर साफ होता है. जब कंपनियों में बड़े बड़े साहब आने वाले हैं तो शोरूम्स और वर्कशॉप्स मतलब नीट होते हैं. तो फिर आदमी का एक हैबिट है, ह्यूमन हैज गॉट ए टेंडेंसी टू कैप्चर बैड थिंग्स फास्ट. करेक्ट. तो if he starts all those bad things, he will assume, oh, क्या मतलब बकवास है, इधर बेकार है, nobody is attending me, they are not organized. So he starts feeling, okay. So promptly we have to acknowledge, and अगर किसी को फोन पे अपॉइंटमेंट देना है तो you have to give a right appointment, realistic one. And अगर आपके पास कस्टमर इंक्वायरी में के टाइम में फोन कॉल पे if somebody asks, so he want to purchase XYZ model or product. Within the mobile there is particular model, within the vehicles there is a particular model, within the TV some certain model he wants. If that is not available, if you have promised him कि I will get back to you in next 2 days or next 2 hours, promptly you have to call back to him. Your whether answer is yes or no, whatever it is. If it is no, he will go for second option, right? If it is yes, he will come to you. But if you don't bother to call back to him, he will feel these people are not bothered. Correct. So promptness is very important. Similarly, politeness. You have to, okay, sincerely smile at the customer. You have to show your polite stance towards customer. You have to lead or bend forward towards customers to wish him. Of course, while talking, you have to maintain eye contact. Right. That is politeness, and you have to be prepared very well. So entire your desk for whatever activity it is meant for, it has to be well equipped with all the requirements: pen, pencil, pad, writing pad. If there is an inquiry, if you want to note down something else, the date given, or a rate card. So whatever customer is asking, you have 10 products. So 10 products have got different features. So all those product features have to be there. The product price has to be there. So things have to be well organized there. That is what well prepared. Everything should be at the fingertip. And of course, we have to talk politely, professionally with the customer. What is professionalism? You have to be enthusiastic. You have to be energetic. You have to wish. You have to ask the name. You have to smile at him. You have to talk with your facial expression. You have to be very responsive to the customer. If he is asking some problems, okay, ask him, is he facing any problem? Okay, how can I help you? What do you need, sir? You provide him a solutions. See, the very important line is help customer to buy rather than selling them. ये बहुत ही important line है. Whenever customer comes to you, you never ever try to sell your product. You try to help him to buy. उसको अगर आपने खरीदी करने के लिए हेल्प करेंगे ना, तो अपने आप वो आपका प्रोडक्ट खरीदी करेगा. अगर आप बेचने का कोशिश करोगे तो फिर हम गलत स्टेप कदम उठा सकते हैं उसमें. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके. तो दूसरा सिनारियो ऐसा है जब कस्टमर बड़ा गुस्सा हुआ है हमारे ऊपर. whether it's a प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी है या प्रोडक्ट परफॉर्मेंस हो सकता है या सर्विस क्वालिटी हो सकता है, whatever it is, for any kind of reason, if he has become angry, then how to deal with him? First of all, we have to be very kind and empathetic. Okay, we have to be very kind and empathetic. Do's and don'ts are there. Okay, empathetic means you get to inside him, you have to feel what he's going through. That is empathetic. उसको क्या होता होगा, right? अगर मतलब उसको इस क्या तकलीफ होता होगा, if you try to understand that, then it is very easy to address that particular issue. Okay, there are certain don'ts. मतलब अगर वो गुस्सा कर रहा है, if he shouting, never fight back. उसके साथ आप डिफेंसिव मोड में कभी नहीं जाना है. नहीं नहीं सर ऐसा ही होता है, वो होता है. Don't try to justify him. And if he's shouting on you, he's shouting on the organization, not as a person. वो हमें पर्सनली बात नहीं करता है. वो कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में वो शाउट कर रहा है तो ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट, ही शाउटिंग ऑन दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. एंड ओन द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, डोंट पास द बक मीन्स वो किसी के ऊपर जिम्मेदारी डालना नहीं है, जिम्मेदारी खुद को उठाना है फॉर सॉल्यूशंस. ओके, कभी भी एक्सक्यूजेस नहीं बोलना है सर. नहीं, एक्सक्यूजेस मीन्स कारण नहीं बताना है. You feel sorry, absolutely no issue, but don't tell why it has happened, because he is not there to listen the reasons. Na, as we saw, he wants results. उसको reason से कोई मतलब नहीं है. Those problems are ours, not his. Okay. Do's क्या होता है? तो अगर वो कस्टमर बकबक कर रहा है या ज्यादा शॉर्ट कर रहा है तो you have to politely look into his eyes and calmly let him blow off. एक कस्टमर अगर चिल्ला रहा है तो 5 मिनट और 10 मिनट से ज्यादा तो चिल्ला नहीं सकता अगर आप उसको सुन रहे होंगे, राइट? अगर आप आर्ग्यूमेंट करना शुरू करते हो तो आधा घंटा के 1 घंटा भी खत्म नहीं होता है. He will not stop for hours together if you start arguing with him. Never ever argue. You listen to him politely. Try to understand, okay, what he is going through. Okay, then with kindness and empathetic approach, offer him solutions. Okay, once he is calmed down, वो ये शांत हो जाता है, then you have to come to the point. Okay, so उसको बताओ सर मैं समझ सकता हूँ, I can understand ये आपको क्या आप मन में गुजर रहा है या आपके साथ क्या हो रहा है. I can understand definitely. Okay, so मुझे आप क्या करना चाहते हैं, right? आप बताइए what can I do for you? You ask him, right? Then if the options are available with you, okay, what he is demanding, definitely you can provide that. If you don't have an option, then option A, option B, option 3 you can offer him, right? तो जैसे कि हमारा हैविंग वर्कड इन बजाज ऑटो, हम बात करते हैं कि गाड़ी का वारंटी पीरियड होता है. nowadays it is 5 years. okay, earlier those days were 2 years. तो ठीक है, वारंटी पीरियड के बाद में अगर 2 साल का वारंटी है, 5 साल का, वट एवर इट इज वारंटी, तो वारंटी पीरियड के बाद में अगर 1 महीना या 2 महीने के बाद में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आता है कस्टमर को, ओके, तो ही विल कम एंड स्टार्ट फाइटिंग बिकॉज इट इज नॉट दैट ओल्ड. इट्स वारंटी पीरियड तो 1 ही महीना हो गया. यू कैन नॉट ब्लंटली से सर वारंटी पीरियड खत्म हो गया है. सो देयर यू हैव टू डिस्कस विथ हिम, सर, जो डिपेंड अपॉन द फेलियर. इफ सम कंपोनेंट्स हैज फेल्ड within 2 years and 2 months, जैसे एक बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट इंजन का कंपोनेंट है या फ्रेम का कंपोनेंट है, फॉर दैट मैटर टीवी है, टीवी में जो मेन ट्यूब है जो पिक्चर ये करता है, तो अगर वो ट्यूब ही अगर गारंटी पीरियड के बाद में 1 महीने में अगर खराब होता है, सच ए कॉस्टली आइटम, सबसे पहले मुझे अपने आप को एज अ कंपनी, एज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आई हैव टू आस्क क्वेश्चन, क्या ये 2 साल 2 महीने में खराब होना चाहिए? एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. It has to last long for 10 years, 15 years, correct? So at that time you should never say, sir, it is out of warranty, correct? तो उसको politely, I will consult with my seniors. कभी भी जब डील करते हो तो उसको मतलब politely ऐसा क्लोज करना है, उसको ये महसूस कराना है कि he is a special person. अगर आप उसके साथ फाइट करके आर्गुमेंट करके विन करना चाहते हो तो see, you may win the argument, but you will lose the customer forever. Okay, for us, winning and losing is not important. Whether he loses or you loses, or whether he wins or you wins, that is not a matter at all. In both the way, we are going to lose a customer. अगर उसने जीता, वो जीत के वो वापस नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि दोबारा आऊंगा तो ये सारा ये मुझे अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट नहीं देंगे, करेक्ट। अगर आप जीत गए तो वैसे ही नहीं आना है उसको, राइट, एनीवे ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू कम। सो इसीलिए यू हैव टू ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट विन विन सिचुएशन. If I take another circumstances or situation when customer raise a special request, so he has got certain problems or a product or feature or service, तो उसको कुछ specific चीजें चाहिए, तब हमें how we have to deal with that customer, we have to bend a little. जैसा मैंने अभी एग्जांपल बोल रहा था, अगर 2 महीने का वारंटी पॉलिसी है तो यार सॉरी 2 साल का है, 2 महीने ऊपर है, you change that policy, considering the failure, correct. What kind of failure or dissatisfaction level is there? You have to understand the magnitude of that dissatisfaction. Why? If that is so critical, policies are made by us, we can anyway break them. Okay, ये कोई भगवान का रूल नहीं है कि मतलब सांस बंद हो गए तो खत्म होना है, बस वो तो भगवान का रूल है, करेक्ट. अभी नाक मैंने पकड़ा है तो मुझे नाक छोड़ने के लिए आता है, तो policies are made to break. Absolutely. If you want to really मतलब win the customers, अगर आपका वो प्रॉब्लम ही माइनर है, it is not that serious, and that particular component has failed, whether it is a TV है or vehicle है या mobile है, so if it is a minor part component, it is not costing that much, you can offer him options. सर ऐसा है ये 100 रुपए का है, तो 100 रुपए के लिए आप इतना ये कर रहे हैं तो मैं फ्री में दे देता हूँ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. या बड़ा आइटम है आप दे ही नहीं सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ हिज मिस्टेक, ऑपरेशनल मिसयूज, बट स्टिल दैट कस्टमर इज अ लॉयल कस्टमर. So many factors are there. If he's a loyal customer, it is a third or fourth product he is buying from you, and if it is a big component, a costly component, but you are not able to cover under warranty, you can offer him 50-50. Sir, for you, I will get a sanction of 50-50% basis. Otherwise, you are not going to get as per company policy. Okay. I am definitely would like to help you. I am very much with you, but my hands are tied. मेरा हाथ बांधे हुए सर, मैं आपको मदद करना चाहता हूं. देखिए ये लैंग्वेज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. नहीं जी नहीं होता है, ये वारंटी में नहीं है, नहीं होने वाला है, इट विल नेवर वर्क. ओ सर, I would have helped you, but this is the problem. Still, let me check with my seniors. If you take this approach and modify certain policies, definitely customer is going to stay back with you. Another situation, customer is confused. Okay, he is not able to make up his mind whether to I should buy this product or not, or during services whether I have to avail this particular service or not. If he is in confused mind, then you have to help him to make a decision. Ask good questions, correct. उनको आप सवाल करिए, सर आप चाहते क्या है, आपको किस लिए चाहिए, आपको करना क्या है, आप क्यों नहीं डिसाइड कर पा रहे हैं, why you are not able to take a decision. These kind of questions you can answer based on his response, likes or dislikes. देखिए you can give an options. देखिए I always go give an example of the cloth salesman. जो कपड़ा बेचने वाला सेल्समैन होता है ना, वो सबसे बेहतरीन, इज नॉट अ सेल्समैन, इज द बेस्ट सर्विसमैन. मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, इज माय फेवरेट एग्जांपल. देखिए हम जब भी दुकान में कपड़ा खरीदी करने के लिए जाते हैं, तो वो बंदा, ऑफ कोर्स अभी थोड़ा रेडीमेड ज्यादा है, वी गो टू रेडीमेड शॉप, अपने आप हम लेते हैं, बट स्टिल तो hundreds of people they come pick up a shirt, take a trial, वो ऐसे छोड़ के जाते हैं. बट वो जो बंदा है ना, वो कभी भी बोर नहीं होता उसको कलेक्ट करके उसको वापस घड़ी डाल के रखने में. या जो कपड़ा निकाल के दिखाने वाला कस्टमर होता है, वो hundreds of rolls, पहला 10, 20, 25, 50 वो रोल्स निकालता है, फेंकता है, दिखाता है. बट यू आर नॉट एबल टू मेक अ डिसीजन. दिस समटाइम्स यू आर टचिंग दिस कलर, समटाइम्स दिस कलर. तो वो बंदा क्या करता है, he tries to help you by recommending, sir, this color will be looking very nice to you. वो अपना अंग पे वो कपड़े का जो है ना पता डाल लेता है, सर ये ब्लू कलर आपको बहुत ही बढ़िया जचेगा. He tried to recommend you the options. Okay, so and whenever you touch this thing, sir ये आपने सही कपड़ा पकड़ा हुआ है, whatever you are holding, this is the very right choice. Like that he gives an options. This is how you have to help customer to take a decision. Okay. Another situation, if I want to talk, when customer raises objections in buying, अगर हमारा सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट को लेते समय he is putting questions, he is not agreeing what you are talking about. That is what objection is, nothing but a queries. He is raising certain queries, he has got certain doubts. Then definitely we have to be very empathetic, understand for what exactly he wants that product, right? How can you matlab make him agree? Okay, you can say matlab sir आप सही बोल रहे हो, but see this is a formula, feel, felt, found, ये जो है it is a formula है. How they felt, how others how they feel, how others felt and what they found. मान लीजिए आपने एक टायर खरीदी करने के लिए, you have got a 4-wheeler, you have gone for a purchasing a tire, then you are talking, अरे यार ये नरम है, this is very soft, this is very hard, the hard tire, okay, it becomes okay, it gets cracked if I park my vehicle for longer days, idle condition. Yeah, this is very soft, it will not last longer, वगैरह. You are raising some objections, but that person, if raising objections, what your salesperson should do, he has to apply the feel, felt, found factor. Sir, आप कहाँ रहते हैं? Where do you stay, sir? XYZ area. Sir, in your area, Mr. XYZ has purchased this tire. Okay, you try to understand from him how he is feeling now. Okay, and while riding, how he felt the drivability of this vehicle, and ultimately what he has found. Correct. So immediately उनका नंबर है तो कॉल करके उनको दे सकते हैं. See, there are ways actually, but that person, मतलब at the touch point, who is offering this service has to be very enthusiastic and energetic to deliver all these things. See, if we explain those benefits, definitely the feel, felt, found formula is very, very fantastic. Quoting example of other buyers, other customers. Okay, what he is feeling, how he is feeling, how he has felt, and what he found. मतलब if I want to talk about tire, तो टायर में मतलब मेरा जो ड्राइविंग कंफर्ट जो है ये बहुत ही बढ़िया फील हो रहा है, ठीक है ना. तो मैंने देखा तो लास्ट टाइम जो टायर था इट वाज गेटिंग पंक्चर्ड ऑफनली, बट आई फेल्ट दैट इट इज नॉट, आई मीन आई फाउंड दैट दिस टायर इज lasting very longer and without any punctures. He can talk his experience upon feel, felt, found factors. Okay, so let us try to matlab customer to decide on this, explain all the benefits. That is how you can address his objections or queries. So when customer gives a buying signal, now after all the sales process, when you explain the product, उनका inquiries आपने address किया है, sales का product का features के बारे में आपने explain किया है, you explain the product benefits, features and advantages, all these things, then he is giving a signal of buying. So what you should do, okay, to reinforce the buying signal. Anyhow decide नहीं हुआ है, he is inclined to buy, he is showing interest. That is the catch point. Correct, that is the catch point. You have to tell that customer his views are absolutely sensible, he is taking a right decision. Okay, your likes are very right. Answer his questions very positive note. At that time, if something negative if you talk, he may change the mind. Suppose if he is asking some other questions, then you have got other alternative options. See, you have got 10 products, 10 models, so you have got very many features and different features in the other products. You can explain about that. That is how you can address this particular concern of customer. Then make it easy for them to buy. Okay, immediately आता है तो yes sir, shall I deal the block the deal. Okay, that is very important. Closing on the sales is very, very important. Can we choose the delivery date quickly? If you start giving an options, when do you want to go for it, shall I deliver at home? Okay, so these kind of closing options you have to discuss with him. When customer buys your product, finally he bought. Okay, तो ठीक है, आपका काम नहीं हुआ है. Bought means he has paid money and got the product. It is not limited to there itself. In fact, You have to offer some giveaways. Make him more than promised. Okay. आपने जो भी प्रॉमिस किया है उससे ज्यादा उसको एक्स्ट्रा मिलता है. That is what a moment of truth. Moment of truth क्या होता है? One is dissatisfied level है. The second one is satisfied level है. The third level is delighted one है. So if your approach is always towards delighting the customer, he will be very happy. He will talk to 10 customers. Okay, whenever somebody wants to buy the product you are offering, he will recommend your product to 10 customers. So give away some freebies. Have a thank you note. Okay, offer him a bunch of flower as a Abhinandan, congratulations, right? बट हमारा ट्रेडिशन में कोई भी प्रोडक्ट लेते हैं तो बड़ा पूजा करने का रिचुअल है हमारा. तो व्हाई डोंट यू मेक हिम कि हमारा ये प्रेमिसेस में उसका एक नारियल और अगरबत्ती दे दो उसको. सर ये माला है, आप अपना पूजा यही कर सकते हैं. करेक्ट, ही विल बी हैप्पी. ओके, दीज आर एडिशनल थिंग्स. सी द डील इज फॉर द प्रोडक्ट, द मनी इज गिवन फॉर द प्रोडक्ट. व्हाट यू आर ऑफरिंग एक्स्ट्रा इज दीज थिंग्स. दे डोंट कॉस्ट मच. आउट ऑफ योर मार्जिन इट इज अ पीनट. करेक्ट. अगर आपको 1000 2-3 हजार का मार्जिन मिल रहा है एक प्रोडक्ट के पीछे, तो एक 10 रुपए का 20 रुपए का नारियल फोड़ने में कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. सो बट दीज एक्साइट्स कस्टमर्स. सो दिस मेक्स ग्रेट फीलिंग. ओके, व्हेन कस्टमर रिफ्यूजेस टू बाय योर प्रोडक्ट, जैसे जो कपड़ा बेचने वाला का एग्जांपल बहुत ही क्लासिक है. When I talk about this, you need to be very, very polite at this time, because you have taken so much efforts from inquiry to quotation to product feature explanation to his financial needs understanding, giving all the financial options. After all these stages of the sales process or service process, at the end, if he is refusing, then it is very, very disgusting in fact. But this is the very critical situation how you can manage, right? You have to ask for more information. Sir, aap aur kya chahte hain? If you have got some options with others, you can offer them. Or if you don't have, you can ask him, how can you help in future? Okay, then politely tell that customer, sir. Finally, अगर वो खाली हाथ जा रहा है, देखिए जो कपड़ा बेचने वाले का एग्जांपल मैं बोल रहा था, say sometimes he shows us hundreds of pieces, then we are not satisfied with one single piece, and at the end of the day what happens, यार ये बंदा इतना सर्विस दिया है मुझे, मैं इसको मना कैसे करूं? बट लेना तो नहीं है क्योंकि मुझे पसंद का कपड़ा मिला नहीं है. I didn't get okay what I like. But you are in a मतलब such a situation, how to exit from this place? Escaping it itself is a difficult thing for you. Then आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बोलता है, यार मुझे एक कलर पसंद है बट इसमें ये डिजाइन चाहिए था, इसलिए मैं नहीं लेना चाहता हूँ, आपके पास नहीं है. Then that guy politely what he understands, he understood his your needs. ठीक है, you want this particular color with this particular design. Then he tells, sir, आप एक काम करिए ना, अगला मंडे हमारा नया स्टॉक आने वाला है, you please do visit next Monday. Definitely you will get what you want. He will never feel bored or frustrated. Politely is offering you an future option. Correct. And बोलता है, सर बड़ा अच्छा लगा आपने मतलब हमारे पास आया है, तो आप अगली बार जरूर आ जाइए. So what happens now? Even if you didn't get your choice, but definitely next time if you want to buy a cloth or if you want to buy that product, you will definitely go first there. Okay, these guys are very good at service. These guys are very customer centric. These guys are very customer focused. That gives a delighted feeling. So you will definitely incline to go back there. Okay. So finally, when customer complains, he's already purchased your product, he's using it, he has already availed your services, but he's facing some problem. So that is when he complains. All right. Actually, complaints we should never take at a negative point. Complaints are potentially profitable because they are going to suggest us an area of improvement where we went wrong, what qualities went wrong in the product. Arey, what service quality we didn't render properly. In fact, it is giving a second chance to improve ourselves and serve that customer and satisfy better. Correct. उसको दोबारा वो मौका दे रहा है हमारे लिए कि यार मतलब इसको हमें खुश करने के लिए. So this is an best opportunity to strengthen our relations with him. So reward customer by positive actions like listen with understanding, take full responsibility to fix that situation. ठीक है, हो गया है, पूरा जिम्मेदारी ले लो. I'm very sorry sir, absolutely, don't worry, I'm with you, I will solve the problem. Okay, आपको तकलीफ हो रहा है, you are facing the problem, but don't worry, leave it up to us. That is what confidence you have to give. Find out what customer, propose a solution and get the customer support. Okay, this is what, when customer complains, you have to respond and solve. So this is about rewarding customer by addressing his various concerns, by aligning with this concern and providing solutions. Then towards the end, we'll see the types of customers. Actually, we can talk around half a day on these types of customers individually, but this is for your knowledge. See, there are 36% customers who are happy-go-lucky kind of thing. They are least bothered. Product kya hai, service kya hai, right? They simply believe you, right? They will tell, यार तुमको जो करना, कपड़ा भी बेचना है या मतलब गाड़ी सर्विसिंग करना है या हेयर कट कराना है, जाके बैठना है, हेयर कट करना है, जो करना मस्त करो यार, अच्छा दिखना चाहिए बस, right? He will not talk about मतलब ऐसा है वैसा है, right? तो हैप्पी गो लकी कस्टमर है. दूसरा कैटेगरी है 23% कस्टमर नो इट ऑल. बट ये जो बंदा है ना, थोड़ा टेक्निकल क्वालिफाइड है. क्वालिफाइड इन द सेंस उसको टेक्निकली कुछ पता है, बट नॉट फुल्ली, बट ही फील्स हिमसेल्फ कि आई नो एवरीथिंग. व्हेन ही गोस टू द बार्बर शॉप, सलून में जाएगा तो वो बोलेगा यार वो वाला कैंची इस्तेमाल करना. ही विल नॉट से कि व्हाट टू कट एंड हाउ टू कट. वो बोलेगा ना वो वाला सीजर यूज करो. और वो कोई टीवी का दुकान में जाएगा तो ही विल टॉक पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड और इनसाइड कंपोनेंट. यार मुझे ना वो अंदर मदरबोर्ड होता है ना, मुझे ये कंपनी का चाहिए. उसको लगता है ना मुझे टेक्निकली पता है. तो सच कस्टमर्स आर 23%. उनको हैंडल करना बहुत सिंपल है. यू हैव टू ओनली रिस्पेक्ट हिज नॉलेज, दैट्स इट. ओ वेरी गुड सर, आपको पता है, बट इफ ही इज रॉन्ग ना, नेवर से रॉन्ग टू हिम. सर वैसा है ना, आप बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं, बट उसमें क्या है ना, ये वाला अच्छा रहता है. इफ यू से लाइक दैट एंड ओ ऐसा है क्या, मुझे तो इतना ही पता था, he is talking extra knowledge to me, he will be happy. The third category is proud and in a hurry. This person doesn't have time for anything, he wants everything very quick. Particularly ना ये जो category 18% जो है, normally you find very fancy kind of person. उसके ना वो मतलब पैर के जूते से लेके बाल तक सब सफेद होते हैं. हाँ, that kind of any हाथ में रिंग रहेगा या गोल्ड रहेगा, गोल्ड चेन रहेगा. If he has got a car, it will be decorated so fancily with such a high volume loudspeakers. तो वो बंदा ना, उसको टाइमली मतलब बहुत ही फास्ट सर्विस दे दो, वो हैप्पी रहेगा. So ultimately around 77% customers are very easy to handle. In fact, you know, देखिए 36 plus 23 plus 18, it is around 77% customers, right? They are very, very easy to handle, deal with. Another set of customer, worrying and fussy, 9%, right? मतलब उसको लगता है उसका प्रोडक्ट को कुछ हो गया तो उसको दिल को कुछ खरोच आ गया. He feels something is happened to my heart. He is so delicate. He is very worrying and very fussing. He will come to you 10 times for the same problem. It is very, very difficult to satisfy that customer. Okay, how to satisfy? We got many ways, right? Angry and anxious customer, we all know, we have discussed. Okay, हम जानते हैं, they are 8%. And shy and nervous. चलो कुछ भी हो जाए यार, मेरा गलती हुआ रहे. ये जो ना लास्ट वाला जो 6% कस्टमर है, he is so timid. He is so timid that might be मेरे से कुछ गलती हुआ रहेगा यार, मैं कैसे इनके पास जाऊं, मैं कैसे बताऊं तुम्हारा गाड़ी में प्रॉब्लम है या तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट में प्रॉब्लम है. that kind of customer. Okay, so like this, around 23% customers are that not that easy to deal with. Okay, it takes a lot of time to satisfy them. Okay, so ultimately, friends, you have to remember a care word. So first time we saw care, whether we have to C for concern, also C for credible. You have to be credible towards customer. So A for attention, last time we saw, right? Here be attractive, regards and responsive. Ego satisfaction is be empathetic. This is the formula to reward the customer, right? Thank you so much. Thank you all. I hope I have properly put up the customer orientation in front of you. So definitely we'll have a question answer session. But before that, Dr. Popat would like to say something. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's enlightening. Before that, friends, we go to for question and answer. Would like to have a brief about our, entire FIIP, what platforms we are basically having, and we are giving different dimensions of the platforms in that line. We have business katta, we have basically business networking, and we have womanpreneur. So we are working all together, so enhancing entire business fraternity to be more and more productive, where they can have a more basically connects, networking, connectivity for their businesses. Friend. So for youth, we are working in the different dimensions. We are empowering youth towards the entrepreneurial development, and we are launching a number of other programs which will basically boost the entrepreneurial thought process of our future youth and women especially. We're caring our women in the different dimensions by having their separate independent wing, where we are supporting that wing by the woman, for the woman, of the woman. That is the basically the thought which we put all together, friends, and we are sure that the things will going to be more and more productive in days to come. Friends, when you're talking about these all our concern thought processes, I would like to request all of you, you can join with us by paying 1,500 only the fee, and our connects and everything will be communicated to you as you have registered with us. So before that, now question and answer. Yes, sir. Very marvelous explanation, sir. Very depth thought process, sir. I really salute your experience. This is nothing but experiential to experience learning. I'm sure that everyone here on this platform, those who are here, really gain a lot of input, insight, what actually the customer orientation. So I request our poll participant to have your questions. Apart from that, if you are just querying or indicating something to be added through you, definitely sir is there, and I will welcome each and every one question. Over to my participant. Yeah, participant, please have your question directly. Unmute yourself, ask question to our Katrabad sir, please. Yes, friends, we are eager to know your question.
Before that, I have received a couple of questions on Facebook.
Fantastic. You please ask question. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me read the question. Our Prasad Sabe sir, so he have a couple of questions. So the first question was, as an organization, how we should build customer-oriented approach among our employees. Simply one-day session or training program, will it serve, or there is other way out? Please guide. So this was the
Very
first
good
question.
Mr. Prasad. I think I have touched that point in the beginning itself before getting into a customer orientation. See, the important asset is your workforce. आपका जो मैन पावर है बहुत ही क्रिटिकल है, because they are there to deliver the sales process or service process, whether it is an inquiry or is a telephonic appointment or whether it is a reminder call, whether it is the product explanation. So you have to have a very, very qualitative, qualified manpower with you with all those attributes I explained already. That is not enough. You have to groom them. See, I said internal customer is also important. हमने जितना भी एक्सटर्नल कस्टमर के बारे में ओरिएंटेशन की बात की है, वो सारे चीजें depend upon the concerns of those internal customers. We have to align ourselves. Our organization has to keep them motivating, align, understand their needs, then improve their capabilities and competencies through continuous training and all. That is the only crux. See, if you want to orient your organization towards customers, your internal staff has to be first oriented along with your organization.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very wonderful. I know the time is running, but yes, topic is very
Yeah, any
interesting.
next questions, please?
Yeah, next question. Atul, please go ahead.
Yes. And the second question is again from Prasad sir. And it is sometimes we have experienced wrong product selling from salesman. How do we overcome it?
Of course, you have to train him properly. Simple. See, we have given so many inputs. All these inputs are with him. He will never make a mistake because selling product is not that important by manipulating, right? If by mistake, we have to correct it. Okay, next time it should not repeat. If that competency of that sales guy is not enough, then you have to improve on that. We have to always ask questions. Simple formula, always help the customer to buy your product. Never ever try to sell the product. Keep in mind.
So in short, sir, it is a game of psychology, sir. It's a
Exactly.
game of mind, handling the people's mind and attitude of that way. Wonderful, sir. Really. Next question, Atul, if you have, please.
Any questions?
Not on Facebook. So if any other participants would like
Yeah,
to
Yes,
ask,
friends,
please
if
go
you
ahead.
have got questions, you can ask.
Very true. Please feel free and ask our your every question to our Katrabad sir. Even time is running, don't worry, friends, because this is a very valuable topic. This is a very, very essential for every business person, because this is the time for you or your orientation of the customer. If you spend here, then I'm very happy that you people are very sincerely listening and all together you are attending. Yeah, friend, please questions. If no question, then we'll go for the final session then. Yeah. So request to everyone, please go ahead with the questions.
You can raise your hand and you can directly ask instead of typing in chat box. You
Correct,
can
correct.
directly ask questions also, no issue.
Very true, sir. Yes, friend, you can raise the hand and please.
There are only two possibilities. Either
True.
the entire session has went well and you have grasped everything.
Absolutely. Sir,
Otherwise-
honestly speaking, there is
Yeah,
no
yeah.
question because the way you explained,
Yes,
it is
Dr.
a
Kumar,
work.
Dr. Kumar is asking question.
Yeah, Dr. Kumar, please go ahead.
Good evening, Chair.
Yeah, good evening, Kumar.
Good
After a
evening.
long time, welcome. Please tell us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. This is one of the best session. I think this is one of the practical based teaching, sir. Practical based and practical oriented teaching, sir. So thanks a lot for that. And one thing I would like to add on, sir, kindly arrange the lectures on the design thinking, entrepreneurship, innovation and creativity. I think this will be much better for all the teachers and the academicians also, sir.
Dr. Kumar, I'm very happy to tell you, very shortly, we are coming with a very huge activities with this all topic, what you thought. Me and my other team members, including our Dr. Katrabad sir is also there, and his experience of that way. So I'm saying doctor. So man of experience always called with the dignity and respect in that line. So we are very soon we are coming with entrepreneurial development, mentoring process and development. We are coming with many more activities for students environments also. Sir, Dr. Abhishek, I think so. You connected with us WhatsApp. So do connected with us. We'll let you know, and we'll definitely work for your institution also, because we are connecting with various institutions of this country and also abroad very soon. So I hope that Dr. Abhishek, you got the answer.
Correct, sir. Correct. Very nice, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
You share your number once again in chat box. Yeah.
Okay, just a moment, sir. Okay, sir. All right.
Thank you. Anybody's having any question, please?
There is one compliment from Professor. Very nice and informative session. And he is also having one suggestion.
Yeah.
So,
Please.
sir, please conduct one day session that will be very fruitful for diversified sectors. So,
Definitely.
I think
our
we shall think of
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Thank you.
FIIP will definitely look into the matter, and we will make it how we can make it professionally. And this is what voluntarily we are giving. We are educating people without no cost of that way. But yes, in future, we'll definitely think of this act, and we will come professionally also So definitely 1 day session will be there, 2 day session, 3 day session will be there. Am I right, Katrabad sir?
Absolutely, absolutely, you are right, sir.
Yeah, very wonderful. Yeah. Yes, friends, questions. We eager to know the questions, why we are, because we want to give more knowledge. Therefore, we are asking. I know that time is running, but yeah, don't run with the time, run with the knowledge. I think so that will be the fantastic thing for everybody. Yes, friends, please enjoy. I know that we are enjoying a lot. Even nobody's saying that, okay, bye-bye. I know that people are joining again. I'm very happy. Katrabad sir, you made a miracle today. Absolutely. You caught up everyone with the right thought process. Wonderful, sir. Chetan sir, do you want to say something? Because you are a man of academia. I know that.
Chetan sir, namaskar.
Yeah, he's from Jhansi. Chetan ji, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं? सवाल पूछे दोस्तों.
I think.
Abhishek, you did not mention your number in chat box. Anyway, Dr. Abhishek.
Yeah, mentioned. Yeah, mentioned.
Yes, sir. I have already shared, sir.
It is not appeared here.
Yeah, sir. Okay, so let me do one thing actually.
अच्छा, आपने ये किया है क्या?
Uh,
Make it able.
Now can you see?
Yeah. Now we
Okay.
can. Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Any question, please, friends? Feel free. Ask us. We are eager to know that altogether. Yeah.
So, if no questions, then we can move forward towards.
Yeah. Sure. Definitely, sir. Definitely. With due respect to your thought process. So wonderful people, wonderful speaker. I'm very happy today. Yes, today we gain a lot. अगर चंद शब्दों में कुछ कहना है, तो मैं कहना चाहता हूं दोस्तों. Caring is not only from the one aspect of taking care of someone, but the caring, the way the sir has explained, very, very impactful, very innovative thought process. And I'm sure today those who are here on the platform might have got a lot of insight, क्योंकि कस्टमर को ओरिएंट करना है, यही बात नहीं है, लेकिन ओरिएंटेशन में क्या छुपा था, उसका पूरा का पूरा उन्होंने पोस्टमार्टम किया. Sir, we really gain a lot. In one line we can say, well, basically closing the session, caring is the prime thing of FIIP also, and we are very much caring about our participants, our members and friends. So we are giving free education slot for entire country for the only the thought of that Atmanirbhar Bharat. ये हम केयर कर रहे हैं दोस्तों. तो इसी हिसाब से Katrabad sir, we are very, very happy and we are thankful for you from the bottom of the heart. Yes.
Rather, I should say thanks for this. It's my privilege, sir. I should thanks FIIP as such, giving me an opportunity.
So it's your kindness, sir. We know that you are more than deserving this, sir. So thank you, everyone, friends. And thank you, Atul, for a wonderful coordination. And we all are sitting in different places, friend. And you all too. So wonderful people. Thank you for joining. All FIIP members, thank you for joining. And those people regularly joining, yes, you're getting in that line. So friends, with this way, we are going to close the session. And thank you very much. Katrabad sir, thank you once again. Our Navna sir is at a different place. So Navna ji, thank you for connecting us through. And I know that Navna ji, you have listened to him. And I'm sure that everyone here is basically gain a lot of thought process. Navna ji, you want to say something? Navna ji, you are there. If you want to say something, please.
Yeah, this is the very, very wonderful sessions. And जैसे कि आपने बताया कि केयरिंग ही सबका जड़ है. अगर उसको हम लोग अच्छी तरह से देखेंगे तो मुझे नहीं लगता आपके धंधे में, आपके बिजनेस में कोई कमी पड़ने वाली है. जो केयरिंग करता है वो ऑटोमेटिकली रिलेशनशिप बिल्ड करता है, और जहाँ पे रिलेशनशिप बनता है वहाँ पे पीपल्स आते हैं, जहाँ पे पीपल्स है वहाँ पे अगेन बिजनेस है.
करेक्ट.
तो जो C.B.K. सर ने जो पहले एक दो स्लाइड में बताया था, वही फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लगता है. सो इट्स अ वेरी वंडरफुल सेशन. भारत के हर एक बिजनेस ओनर ने ये सेशन देखना चाहिए.
सर हमें रिक्वेस्ट आई है एक दिन का रखने के लिए.
डेफिनेटली हम लोग इसके ऊपर सोचेंगे, और डेफिनेटली एक दिन का प्रोग्राम हम लोग दिसंबर या जनवरी में प्लान करेंगे.
जरूर.
Customer orientation itself is 2 days program.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you for this wonderful presentation, a wonderful connectivity. We care you all. Meet next Friday with a great personality who's going to talk on the womanpreneur. And womanpreneur, she is Sujata Mohapatra from Odisha. She is a psychologist from USA and working last more than a decade for women empowering in that line. So friend, we're welcoming you on 18th session. 18th is a Friday. We welcome you for the session, especially dedicated for this entire woman fraternity. But yes, male and woman going together with the business enhancement. With this note, please join us on 18th. Positively, that is a Friday, not a Saturday. Therefore, I am saying thank you very much. Thank you, Atul. You can close now the session and you can leave. Thank you, Katrabad sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.